Hey, so I started this journal about a year and a half ago after I took Marianne Moss's Remains of the Day workshop, online workshop. And I did not share it at the time I made it because my intention was to fill it and then I was going to do the before and after because I'd already recorded the segment right after I made this and it's been just sitting on my computer. Well, then when I bought a new computer at Christmas, I lost the footage. So now I don't have that footage. So I thought I would just go ahead and share it because it's just been going on way too long. And who knows when I'm going to fill this thing up. I've done just a couple of pages in it. But I did make the base of the journal from taking her class. And like I said, this was one of the very first journals I ever made. And I used fabric, I think from Joann, of course, because in the beginning, that's where I bought my fabric. And I just sewed this little ribbon closure with this key attachment on it. And see, look, I've got paint on it. So it didn't even stay clean for very long, and I haven't even hardly done any work in it. But anyway, I will put the link down below to Marianne Moss's Remains of the Day class because I really did enjoy it. So it opens like this, and then right here, and what I did, oh, it's backwards. I had it upside down. Here we go. So you can see right here where I've sewn this really long grosgrain ribbon in here. And now, to do her course, you do need a sewing machine. She relies heavily on sewing for her Remains of the Day class. So, okay. And I really suck at sewing. I am not a good sewer at all. So, you can see a lot of imperfections on here, but it wasn't bad. This is actually one of my first sewing projects. And then what I did is each of the signatures are hand stitched in here, just a regular pamphlet stitch, nothing fancy schmancy. And then you open it up, and I'd just gotten into stenciling when I started this too, so I had used homemade, actually. I used a homemade stencil on this. And Lumiere copper paint. So that's the inside front cover. And then what I did in here on this back side cover is I sewed in a fabric pocket using some Tim Holtz paper. So this is fabric sewn into the, this is paper sewn into the fabric cover is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then this is just all junk mail. Every bit of this is junk mail. Like this is one of those security envelopes. I get a lot of these at my office, so I just repurpose them. So this is actually, I believe, a envelope from Paychex. So, and I've already even worked on it. So this is one of the pages I've actually painted on. Just stuck some die cuts on. Did some little bit of stencil painting in here. Yeah, see, this was June 16th, 2013. So, it was almost 2 years ago when I did this, because I made this journal a couple of months before I actually started even working in it. So, it's been a while. This was just another page. This is basically going to be like a little collage slash paint journal. So, you know, just using some image I like from magazines and stuff like that. But there are there's only 3 signatures in here. And like I said, it's just taking a whole bunch of, you'll see it a little bit better after I get a little bit further in. But some jelly plate prints in the background, some scrapbook paper, some craft tape. Another just little magazine image. Just some more doodling, and yeah, I actually did a couple more pages than I thought in here. Oh, this is a napkin collage. I think this is probably one of my very first napkin collages that I did. Pretty shiny. I think I used a shimmer spray on top. And then here's just another one of those little window envelopes. And this guy, I had sewn around the edge of that, but the clear cellophane, whatever it is, the acetate, no, it's not really acetate, I don't know what the heck it was, but anyway, it got too decomposed, so I just wound up just tearing it out. But I kind of wanted to do it where it was framing out this girl, so I like how that turned out. Thought that was kind of cute. But you can see the back side of the envelope. I've done a lot of sewing in this because there's all these are strips. These are all little strips of scrapbook paper, and I sewed all of them in. I think there's like 8 or 9 strips there that I just sewed right into that envelope. Yeah, this page started to come out, so I wound up having to use some packing tape on it just to keep it in there. I did do a lot more pages in here than I thought. Okay, another window envelope. I got some sticky pages because I did not use the Daddy Vans on this, so I'll have to get that out. Wow, these are really stuck together. Uh-oh. I think I ruined my page. I did. Bummer. So I should always use the Daddy Vans. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I really screwed that page up right there. Woo! Wow. Alright. Okay, but I don't care, because this is just one of those kind of journals. I'm telling you, I did not remember doing this much work in this journal, so kind of surprised. This is a picture of me and my brother right there. Where are we? I don't know if we're on the road or if we grew up on Fort Rucker Army Base in Alabama for the first 2-3 years of my life, so that may have been where that was. So, but anyway, this is also another little envelope. Did just some painty stuff in the back. I haven't finished it. Now we're getting to the part where I have not finished. So I did get a lot further than I thought. But anyway, so this whole journal is comprised of junk mail and jelly plate prints that I had done. So, sewed elements. So you'll see like this right here is a little jelly print that I did of a little card. And then I just sewed it into another little envelope. So there's all kinds of just painty goodness in here that I just haven't done anything with yet. Another envelope. This is a cute little tag that I really liked that I sewed into another little envelope here, junk mail envelope. Some of this I even did clean off, so I have like black gesso clean off here. More jelly plate prints. I knew I wanted that to show through the envelope, so that's why I went ahead and just sewed that in, and now it's ready to go. Whatever art I decide to put in here. More junk mail. These are 2 pieces sewn together. Piece of the Tim Holtz paper, the French industrial paper. I really like this jelly print. It's just on a black background, but I love that painty color there. More sewn pages. So that's what her class is all about, is sewn pages, and I just love her journals. I love all kinds of journals. I'm a journal junkie. So I'm going to be working in this year as well as my other journals, so I thought I would just share this now. And then maybe just do, you know, as I'm working on my pages. This is just some kind of specialty paper that I've sewn in. Another little flip out here. I used some embossed foil tape back here. So that just gives you an idea of what this is. So here is my Marianne Moss Remains of the Day journal. And then when you're done, you just flip the little key through there. Okay, all right, you guys, that's my share. I'll see you later.